Just to preface this video, this was originally supposed to be uploaded a couple of weeks ago when all the spoilers were happening. Sadly, Nintendo went around, started taking down any of the videos with spoilers on them, so I am waiting till now that Sword and Shield are officially released to upload this video. Please enjoy. Hello everyone, this is Dumas Sect, and I'm being joined today by Rainakun.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me back again.
Yep, we are doing another video for... Like last time, we did a video for all the new Pokemon that were coming out in Gen 7. This time we're doing one for all the new stuff coming out in Generation 8.
There's been a few things that I've seen that I liked, but for the most part, I avoided all the spoilers that I could. I saw a couple things and I was like, I'm gonna wait and see what is confirmed.
I'm about to pop your spoiler cherry quite a bit.
I know.
See, spoilers aren't a huge issue for me, because my problem is, are these coming out on midnight exactly? I don't know if you've heard.
I actually haven't looked into it. I'd assume it came out on
not Saturday, but
I would assume midnight
Thursday.
their time.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was just sitting there thinking, it's like, wait, I get off work at midnight. But so yeah, I mean, regardless, I had an entire time period, and I have to work the day they come out. So I mean, I was gonna have these spoiled for me before I got to play them, regardless.
Very
so yeah,
true.
I was never a big issue with spoilers.
I planned on streaming it when it comes out, so I don't know if you end up joining me for that. You'll end up probably seeing a bit of it.
Yeah, maybe. So obviously we have Grookey.
Yeah, I don't mind his design at all. I've obviously seen the first three and all the confirmed Galarian. Is that what they're Galarian forms?
Galarian, I believe. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still not big on Grookey. I didn't really care for it when it was first revealed. I suppose it's grown on me. I don't hate it, but it's just, it's not for me.
For a starter, it's a little confusing, I guess, but what is it, grass ground?
I think it's just grass. I think
just
all
grass.
of them are just, all the starters this gen are just pure types.
Oh, no
which
kidding.
I don't think they've done since Gen 2?
I'm assuming Scorbunny will eventually be firefighting by the third
No,
form.
no. They didn't do it this time. They were tempted.
I see.
So this, spoiler warning, I should probably throw that out there, because that'll be in the video description regardless, but
Right.
yeah, if you don't want to see what new stuff looks like, click away now.
Oh yeah, huge spoiler warning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because everything. So this is, I believe its name is Thwacky. Yes. Thwacky. This is Thwacky. This is Grookey's first evolve.
Yeah, I had seen a picture of that, and it looked like it was all legit, so I kind of assumed that was going to be confirmed. I didn't know its name was Thwacky.
Yeah, the name kills me.
That's terrible.
Alright.
Yikes.
This is Rillaboom.
Oh.
I actually don't... Again, I don't have a problem with this. I wasn't big on Grookey. It really just kind of reminds me of Generation 8 Chestnut. It's just like, I'm not big on it, but I don't hate it.
All I could think at first was DK's bongo fucking games for the...
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh no, it's Taito Drum Master, and then I was like, actually, his design is kind of cool. I like how he's like got long spiky-ish hair, and I'm like, whoa, hi there, Audacity.
No, like I said, not recording audio, so it's good. Or video. I was making sure I was recording audio.
I forgot about that. Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. So with this, I was just sitting there like, so, there's one character left for Smash.
Right.
We don't have a grass type starter yet. It's just like, I mean, if they brought him in, They could just already give him DK's old Final Smash.
Very
which
true.
might be why DK doesn't have his old Final Smash anymore.
It could be.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Supposedly the leaks say that they're going to be announcing possibly a third Fighter Smash or Smash Pass, whatever it is.
Oh, that's interesting.
So there's potentially 10 more fighters still coming. Anyways.
Oh, that'd be cool. So moving on, yeah, Score Bunny.
Which is the one that I will probably be going with because it is adorable.
Yeah, no, same. See, when it was first revealed, I wasn't big on it. I was just like, oh, it's a rabbit.
I liked it. I was like, it's going to kick things in the face.
It has grown on me, so.
Like, it's a cute little bunny that kicks. Oh my god.
I kind of love so this is Raboot.
Raboot.
Yes, and I kind of love it. It looks adorable.
Just the stark contrast between the two is what made me just kind of like, holy shit, what happened?
It decided to be a ninja,
I guess.
And it's got some hair going on now. I don't know exactly what happened to its ears. It went from a normal bunny to a lap bunny.
I don't know. It's like got a Kakashi type of thing going on.
Because it's got, the whole ninja trying to be edgy thing. It's just like, oh, cool. Or down ears are better. Just, yeah, I'm going to go with that.
But then it looks like he's got some Mario overalls on, so that's fine.
Yeah, you gotta just make do with what costumes you already have, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So this is Cinder Ace.
Yeah, I had seen this a couple times, and I was like, yep, that confirms it. I'm going with Score Bunny.
So I had two thoughts when I saw this. One was like, well, that's underwhelming. The second was, it doesn't look terrible, so,
it's already doing what you can.
It's already doing better than Incineroar. Yeah, no, I'll definitely be going with this as my starter.
Yeah, they didn't just completely destroy what potential it had.
Also, yeah, all of these starters are confirmed monotype, and I don't think they've done that since Gen 2.
Not a long time.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. Moving on, we have Sobble. Out of all three of the starters, this was actually the one I probably was the least excited for when it was first unveiled.
I'd agree until just recently when I realized that, oh, it's a chameleon. That's why it only has like the two toes on each hand.
See, you mentioned that you didn't know it was a chameleon. I was just thinking, it's like, wait, wasn't that the very first thing we saw it doing in the trailer? Its unveil trailer. What, didn't it come out of the water invisible?
I don't know. I don't know. I watched it once, like months ago.
That's been fucking years ago, though. By this point, that was before Sun and Moon were even out. So next we have this is Drizzile.
He went emo.
Yeah,
he listened to too much My Chemical Romance.
Him and God, what the hell is the second form of Rowlet? I can't even remember.
Rowlet,
but the little owl from Gen 7.
Yeah, it's obviously not Decidueye.
Yeah, no, I can't think of the name either.
I can't either.
I remember Rowlet and Decidueye.
Yeah.
Whatever the middle form is. It's like, now we don't.
Oh yeah, it even did the little like hair flip and everything.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So now we're moving on to what's probably gonna be one of the most looted Pokemon this gen.
I think it looks like Gex. You remember that? You remember Gex for like Nintendo 64?
I never played Gex, but I do remember it.
Well, just the design.
And yeah, no, oh my god, because wasn't that also like he was kind of spy themed?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was a spy.
Okay, yep. I bet there's a lot of people that end up naming this Gex.
I would not doubt it.
That is what he is, his whole gimmick is supposed to be, he is supposed to be like a
secret agent spy.
Yeah. Well, even his water attacks are finger guns.
Well, that's interesting. At least they gave him like a, you know,
the bedroom eyes kill me.
Right.
Just like, oh wow, that's like, I'm surprised. I haven't seen anyone make the comparison, but Salazzle is instantly what came to mind.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
It's just like those two are gonna get shipped.
Yeah, I would imagine, and they're lizards.
Yeah. So I believe this next one is going to be. You've seen all three of these before, right? You've seen the starters.
Yeah, I had seen the starters.
Okay, so this next one is going to be your first new unveil.
Is it like the Wario version of Pidgey?
Yes, it's a burb. So this
I
is.
see they got a new tiny burb.
Yep, this is. You remember Corviknight, right?
Yes.
The armored bird.
Yeah.
This is his first form.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is the new regional bird this generation.
Okay, so he's the Pidgey of this gen.
Yep. Which I want to point out, because in my last video I just did, I was saying, when I originally recorded it, none of this was out, and I was like, well, if Corviknight ends up being the regional bird, because the only regional bird they brought back is, well, I guess Hoot Hoot, but I kind of don't count it that much,
Wingull.
But Unpheasant. The Unpheasant line is just
really?
like, yeah, I feel like that line kind of got the shaft a little bit, because it's between Star Raptor and Talonflame.
Yeah, I
and
suppose.
both of those are awesome, and now we have this one. It's just like, yeah, it doesn't matter on Pheasant's back. It's the lesser burb.
Yeah, Talonflame was pretty bitchin'.
Yeah. So this, that was Rookidee, so it is
Rookidee.
a Rook
Oh,
Pokemon.
I see. Like
this
chess.
is Corvisquire. This is the
Squire.
middle form.
Nice. I like the way it looks. Actually,
Yeah,
it's the same way Pidgey goes. Pidgeotto. It looks matured.
Yep.
And like an adolescent version.
There is a YouTube channel I follow, Austin John Plays, and he pointed it out to me, or pointed it out in his video. And it's something I guess I haven't really noticed, but so as you can see on Corvisquire here, it's starting to get the black feathers, and the feathers are actually black. But when we go to Corviknight,
they're purple.
it's like, now that it's all black, it's like completely purple.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, like, it's like the last all black Pokemon they made, like, I know the Gothita line, and I know Zekrom,
but they weren't like solid black like this.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I guess this isn't technically either, because his legs are
it's
like
it's
that
obviously
lighter.
purple.
Right. Well, not only that, but I mean, like his legs are a lighter shade where there's not feathers.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of this one. That's definitely an awesome bird Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it looks sweet for sure. I'd imagine it's gonna play pretty well.
This next one's gonna be interesting. So, I don't know how much you followed rumors and everything, but there was a rumored chipmunk Pokemon as the regional rodent.
No, I hadn't heard it.
And
it looks like it's like a fucking model from like Animal Crossing, like one of the little squirrels that would be on a stump or something.
There is another Pokemon in this list that the first time I saw it, it's just like, that's not a Pokemon, that's a fucking Animal Crossing character.
Oh no.
But the only thing I want to do with this, just take the body off it and put the big Chungus thing. It's just hardcore. So obviously this thing evolves, and I hope you're ready for this.
Oh my god, he's a chunker. Him's thick.
A grade A chonk, yeah.
Chunk. Yeah.
And of course, because the internet is the internet. Yeah, no, I don't know who did the Peter Griffin thing, but it's just like, oh, that is so awesome.
Yeah,
it fits
that's
so well.
Pretty appropriate.
Oh, I Yeah, and I just because of the memes, I don't think I hate this one as much. But at the end of the day, I've never been big on any of the regional rodents, so it's whatever.
Yeah, not really. I liked Centret and Ferret.
Oh god, those have been forever ago though.
Second gen, yeah.
Yeah. Next up we have Wooloo. This is the one that the internet frickin' blew up over.
Yeah.
It's a sheep.
Right.
It's just like, wait, we already had Mareep. Like, is it because this one's white and not yellow?
Pretty much, yeah. Because it doesn't have like a weird tail.
Well, it evolves into Dubwool.
A goat.
Yeah. A goat with little spiky frickin'... there's been some people that have been like, sort of those, like, teeth, or, what the hell happened there?
They're just horns. I would imagine that they're horns that curl back under the wool.
But it already has horns.
Yeah, you haven't seen goats with more than one set of horns?
I actually haven't. Is that a thing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that could be it then. Next up, we have Glossifleur and Eldegoss. These were both already revealed.
Yep, I do recall those. They reminded me of, like, Cottony.
Yeah, I'm disappointed because these don't have another evolution.
Oh,
and
it's just
that was
kind
of like, yeah, it's just these two, and I was like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but
that's a little.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely getting that Cottony. What was the other one? Lilligant.
Oh yeah,
getting vibes from both of them. So,
its face kind of looks like Sunkern and Sunflora, actually.
Yeah, really. Okay, now I see that. So, you like foxes, right?
Oh, I've seen this one.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, like, have you noticed that it's this is what is the name? This is Nickit.
Nickit.
And I don't know if you how much you've analyzed this image, but its tail is a campfire.
I was wondering what the fuck was going on with that.
Yep, it has a campfire for a tail. So this thing is adorable.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just like, oh my god, it's a little fox.
I was like, it is definitely going to be on my team.
Now that we've brought up the Animal Crossing thing, though, is it red?
It's red, yeah.
That's all I'm thinking now. So it evolves. And so yeah, this I have to apologize for this because some of these pictures are not good quality.
It is what it is. It's hard to find pictures of the ones that were just confirmed.
Well, I'm not even confirmed. This is some guy with a camera taking really shitty pictures of his Nintendo Switch.
Well, wasn't it confirmed?
No, none of these have been confirmed.
Oh, I thought you said they released the full Pokédex line today.
Oh no. Leakers.
Oh, leakers
released the full Pokédex line.
Okay.
Not Nintendo. No.
Okay. Either way, it's still it looks legit.
Yeah. No. This is Thievul. It's a. I guess from what I'm looking at here, there is a better image of it out there somewhere, but I could not find it.
Whatever.
It has a mustache.
Does it?
And it has a little black mustache.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Now I kind of see him, yeah.
Yeah. So this is Yamper. This was our electric Corgi Pokemon.
Corgi, yeah.
I haven't even been doing the types yet. Thievul is a dark type, mono dark. This is mono electric.
This one will be named Ein on my team.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Everyone.
I would imagine anybody who's seen Cowboy Bebop.
So this was what it evolves into.
I mean, it's definitely not a corgi.
Nope, it's no.
It's kind of like a husky-ish.
The one I've heard it compared to is there's that animated film that came out a while ago called Bolt.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, okay, no, I see
that.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that.
I mean, I'm not huge on it, but so long as it doesn't have a glowing butthole, like another legendary dog that we got, the Zygarde, 10% Zygarde form, or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, God, I wish I could forget about that so much.
I forgot all about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't mind this design.
I'm fine with it so long as it doesn't have a glowing butthole, but this is Milcery. This is the
thing?
No, this is the this is the unevolved form of Alcremie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it starts out as kinda, I guess this is meant to be like cream or batter or something.
Okay.
And obviously that evolves into Alcremie. And I actually like Alcremie.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I think it is the best food Pokemon that we have, and that's such a high bar to get up there.
Yeah, to hurdle. You gotta you gotta lift your leg up like off the ground.
Yeah,
maybe
it's
even.
like, oh, hey, look at that! I'm doing better than the ice cream cone, bitchin'.
Yeah, win.
I also just want to point out both the ice cream cone and the fucking cotton candy stick have made it back into this game.
I saw that.
Yeah. Nope, they're both in. Enjoy that, people.
Because that's a Swirlix and fucking ice cream cone.
Yes, Swirlix and Slurpuff, and then the Vanillish line.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, we get to have them, but we can't have Crobat. I'm not salty.
Joy.
Not at all. So we have a bug.
Oh.
I don't even know where to begin with this thing.
Is it just like looking down? Is it looking up? Is it? It's whatever it is. It's extremely fucking surprised to see us. As we are
in before the yellow things are the eyes, and just whatever are up there.
The yellow things might be the eyes. No,
I have no idea, dude. Those might not. I'm just saying, bugs. Those might not even be eyes.
Right.
So this thing evolves into this thing.
What? It looks like it's out of Kirby. Into a snail thing?
I don't think I would. So I'm not gonna lie. This is our regional bug, and I'm not a fan. I don't know. For some reason, I have a strong feeling that might not be real. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I hope that it's not. See, there's the problem you're at. You're hoping it's not, so that likely means it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course it evolves.
We already had a ladybug. I actually liked Ladybug, thank you.
Well, I didn't, but that's because its stats suck. But yeah, I have no problem saying probably the worst regional bug I think we've ever gotten.
I don't even know what to think about it. It looks so fucking weird.
It really does. I think that's I looking at it. It's like I don't hate it, but yeah, I have no idea where to even begin with this thing.
I get that it's a ladybug, but if they already have a ladybug, they could have went with, thousands of different kinds of insects that are way cooler and made something way cooler.
When people bring up over-designed Pokemon, if this one isn't on there, on that list, going forward, gonna be like, no, this thing right here.
Yeah.
I think that's my issue with these. There's way too much color on them. Very heavily over-designed.
Yeah, like they had to try pretty hard to give it a body, they gave it a body that has nothing in line with a ladybug's body.
It's got the forehead is like the Gundam foreheads.
Yeah.
It's just like, why? What is going on with this? Why does it have a mustache? What happened to its eyes?
Just why? What? Everything about
there's
it is
too
why.
much going on. Yeah. Morpeko, our regional Pikachu clone. This is the one that gets hangry. I don't care about this thing at all.
Yeah,
it's another Pikachu clone.
Yeah, I'm kind of neutral. It's like, we'll see what it does.
So this is our Animal Crossing character I was talking about. This is Choodle. This is the unevolved form of Dreadnought.
Is that sand on its head or a horn?
I don't... it's probably better just not to ask.
Fair enough. I mean,
you don't know where it's been sticking the top of its head.
It's like Tortimer's grandson or something.
But yeah, no, hardcore. It's just like, this thing just looks like an Animal Crossing character.
But it's almost like they took the head of a mudkip and then just like crammed it into, like they took a mudkip and crammed a shell on it and were like, there. They're like,
they look like
that thing that's on your head. They just like mangled it into this little pointy thing.
It looks like a Chinese company was trying to do a knockoff Pokemon. This is knockoff Mudkip. Then we have Dreadnought. I like Dreadnought except for its head. Its head looks stupid.
I kind of get it, actually. I understand.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are a few kinds of turtles. I don't know what they're called, but they have like those protruding kind of like horns like that almost.
I don't mind the horns. It's just.
Or do you mean the squareness?
Yeah, no, the head that's a literal frickin' cylinder.
Yeah, I didn't really notice that until you were like, no, the head itself.
Yeah. I just completely ruined this Pokemon for you. I just destroyed this whole man's career.
No, I think it's fine, really. I can overlook that.
And it is, looks like it is a water rock type. So, that's interesting.
Right. Okay, that means it should have sort of resistance to water, shouldn't it?
No, I believe that cancels out its resistance to water, so water just does normal damage. But it has a 4 times weakness to grass.
Yay.
Yeah. So this is another new Pokemon.
It's another Kirby character.
This is... oh my god, I didn't even realize that. It really does look like one. This is Hatena. Or Hatina. No, I think it's Hatena. It is a psychic type. And it is a... I'm just going to go ahead and say this is like the new Ralts line.
It's a Kirby
so we have...
character.
Oh, no, it stops being a Kirby character very quickly. It stops being a Kirby character and starts being a curvy character very quickly. Yeah. So this is Hattrem, the middle form. And then the final form is Hatterene.
What happened?
Well, Nintendo is like, hey, we're getting really into every generation coming out with a Pokemon every generation that we're just like, you know what, Internet, here you go.
So is it supposed to be like Bayonetta style, where it's like the hair is all the clothes, like it was like?
Yeah, no, that's kind of what they're doing. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I don't hate this one. My main issue is it is a psychic fairy type, and there is another psychic fairy type down the list. That's like shit. Now I have to choose.
Now choices.
Yeah, they did this hardcore to me again. Because last generation it was water types. It was water and bug. And you can't have an entire team of just water and bug Pokemon.
You gotta believe.
And this generation they are doing psychic fairies and fire types.
I see.
Moving on, we have Aerocuda.
Aerocuda.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know how much you've kept up with the actual stuff they've been revealing. There was Cramorant, which was a blue, I think it's like a seagull, or I'm not sure what it's a bird, but it would come into the water. Yeah, and one of its attacks, it would dive into a water and either come up with a Pikachu, or it would come up with one of these. So this is the Pokemon. Aerocuda, it is a Barracuda. And it evolves.
Oh, I think that looks cool.
Yeah, but to Barracuda, and I kind of think that's freaking awesome.
That's probably the coolest fish Pokemon we've gotten in like 6 generations. Like for like a legitimate fish.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking now. I really like how the schooling form of Wishy-Washy does stuff, but
if it would have been more substantial, like if it would have actually made a difference. Because By the
my
time
main thing,
you can actually like start using it, you're like, I already have way better things I can use already.
well, yeah, no, that's true. The thing I liked about it, though, still, just to this day, was when it's in its schooling form, is when you do special attacks, it, like, launches little wishy-washies out of the side of it like torpedoes.
Yeah.
And still, to this day, it's just like, oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Too bad it's just, not on a better Pokemon. Cramorant, this...
It's a cormorant, which is a bird.
Yeah, it's just that face.
All right.
This is not the face of Mercy.
This is what peak performance looks like. Anyway.
Blue Fearow, got it.
No, just fear.
Shit.
It is the fear. It is true nightmare.
So, we haven't had one of these for a while. We have a new Snick.
What happened to its eyes and its nose?
Pot, man, it's a hell of a drug.
I don't think that thing's got anything to do with pot.
You've never smoked some pot and just had really sad green eyes and massive nostrils?
Not that I can recall.
Man, you haven't been doing it right, obviously.
I guess not.
So this is Silcobra. I believe this is, like, we don't get a lot of ground types this gen. I think this is, like, one of the few.
A ground type snake?
And it evolves.
Why?
Into Sandaconda.
Oh my god. Does it unravel? Does it look... Please tell me it looks normal.
I have no idea if it does or not. All the images we have for it right now look like this.
I hate it. Most of all, I see that, like, the first coil around it isn't even a coil. It's just like a donut.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it might be coiled, or it's just donutted all the way down.
And before it's, like, spoink, and it springs, and...
Such potential.
Oh, man.
Lost.
I don't have a big issue with these, but at the same time, I'm also not excited about it.
I'll see what it looks like in game. Either way, it's probably just gonna sit in my box anyways.
So this is Sinesti, which is this is the pre-evolution to Poltegeist.
I see that, and then Indeedee.
Yeah, no, that's coming later. I didn't think about that. There are going to be other things off to the side there, because a lot of these are Pokedex images.
Right.
So this is Poltegeist. It's a teacup Pokemon.
I don't mind it for some reason.
You have an issue with the coiled up snake, but the teacup, you're just... Okay.
This one's got some character. The other one just was nothing but lost potential.
This is Roly Coly. He was,
which is apparently a Geodude.
Yeah, this is because Geodude's not in these games, but the Ragnarola line is. So it's like, wait, we're getting 2 Rock Cave Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah, this whole thing on the bottom is supposed to be a wheel.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are, speculating, like, I think one of the big rumors was it was going to be some kind of, like, motorcycle-looking thing. Well, we're just going to throw that out the window right now. Minecart.
Oh my god.
So,
Game Freak's
I've seen somebody...
too much Minecraft.
I've seen some images where they photoshopped the eyes from Roly Coly onto these next forms, and they look a lot. I don't know why they didn't keep the eyes. Cooler. Yeah, no, I would imagine these eyes are just like derp.
They look like somebody's grabbing their eyelids and just stretching them as far back as they can, when you're petting your dog or whatever, and then you stretch their skin way back and their eyes stretch way out.
So we went from a wheel to a minecart. What is the obvious thing you go from, the obvious evolution of a minecart?
Snowmobile.
No, that.
Oh. Oh, I see. That is my mistake. I don't know how I went for, something like mobile.
I'm about to make it even better.
Oh my god. Why does it have a duck bill?
I don't know, but I don't know who made that image, but just thank you. That I didn't realize that's the rhyperior body too. That's great. Yeah, no. I want to like this thing because I mean it's got kind of a body plan similar to like Rhydon and stuff, but just it looks so goofy
and it's such a contrast.
Yeah, no, it's just like wow, this is. I guess I can't say this is like what Roly-Coly evolves into because I mean when you compare Ragnarola to Gigalith, it's just like that turns into something like bitchin', as where Roly-Coly just kind of turns into
that.
So this is Colossal. Oh, I hadn't realized this. So this is a fire rock type.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, that actually does. That is definitely a little more interesting. So this is a little stretched out because I had to separate the image up.
Oh,
but this is Kufant.
It's what?
So it is Kufant. It is a steel elephant.
Wait, it wasn't?
Donphan, I'm pretty sure, is ground. And I think it's the only other elephant we have at this point, isn't it?
I believe so. For some reason, I thought that Donphan was ground steel, but anyways.
Yeah. And it evolves into... I believe this is a Copper Raja.
It's got a bacterial infection in its trunk.
Oh.
It's definitely swollen.
I don't know. I also don't mind this one. This is... I mean, it's an elephant. It's got a... Oh, God. Because I'm looking at the trunk right now, and it looks kind of flat. It's like,
it's a hand.
I bet that's going to... Yeah, I bet it's going to be like a shovel or something.
Oh, no, it looks like it's got claws. Like, it looks like it's got 3 digits.
I'm not sure.
I can see one of them looks like it's curled up. Like, you can just barely see the edge of it. Because it's a different color than its leg. Its leg doesn't have that blue on it, you know what I'm saying?
That could be.
So I bet it's got 3 digits, one for each of those little knuckles.
Could be. Not sure. Anyway, we're going to move on to Impidimp.
Oh, so clearly an imp. I get it.
Yeah, so this was another one that I don't think they came out and officially revealed it, but it was in one of their demos.
Oh, really?
So they haven't came out and been like, yeah, this thing officially exists, but also this thing we officially put out, here's just this Pokemon that's there. And it is a dark fairy, and it evolves. So obviously this thing and Drizzile and whatever that middle form of Rallida is, they're just like, hey, let's make a really, really bad band. And
I'm trying to think. There's something that looks exactly like that, but I can't think of it at the moment. It's from some obscure game, like Battle Hunter on PS1 or something like that.
Speaking of things that look like there's something, but you can't really place where the hell it came from, this also evolves.
Oh. What is with the weirdness in this gen?
Dude, I don't know.
So that's like, it looks like Green Goblin.
See, that's, yeah, I've heard other people saying it, it looks like Green Goblin.
It's like Green Goblin, but if he was like half werewolf.
Just like in my fanfic.
God damn it, Pat.
This is Grimmsnarl. We got one goddamn it, Pat.
Ding!
So this is Grimmsnarl. Yeah, it's still Dark Fairy, which is interesting typing.
Yeah, that is kind of seems like counterintuitive or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like Impidimp, but when they revealed it, but I'm definitely I'm more on board with it looking like that.
Yeah, that's a pretty. Well, I suppose in its like transitional one there, it's like half green and half pink. So
Yeah,
so
it starts
I
to
see. And it's still got the little
starts
bit. It's got the little bit of
slowly get
pink right
green.
on its chest there.
So moving on, we have another new Pokemon. Not only a new Pokemon, but a new type combination people have been asking for a while. This is
I like it. It looks like a sassy little bastard.
we're gonna see if you still like it when it evolves, because its evolve is a little crazy looking. So this is Toxel. It is a electric poison type.
Nice.
And is our first electric poison type.
Sounds cool.
And it evolves into Toxicity.
Oh, that looks sweet. I don't know why, but that's my first reaction is that looks cool.
I actually wasn't big on this one, but I'm gonna have to probably see it from more angles and everything.
Yeah, me too, but I like it, especially considering the rest of the things that we've already been through.
So it also has, I don't know if this is a shiny form. My list here,
it's definitely different.
Yeah, my list, well, it's blue now instead of
well, it's got a different amount of things
yellow
on its chest and belly too. Go back to the last picture real quick.
But my list,
See,
yeah, it does.
He's got 6 there, and on this other one he's only got 4. But
I'm wondering if this is maybe like male-female variants or something.
I would not doubt that, because look at the difference in the head too.
Yeah. Well, my list here that I have that I'm using has this form listed in, like, because it has like alternate forms for like Morpeko and stuff.
Okay,
and
so it might just be an alternate form.
It could either be like an alternate, or this could be, yeah, obviously a male-female variation.
Yep. Well, that's neat.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta get back to where I was here. So we have another new Pokemon, and I really, really like this one. So this is Snom. It is an ice bug type.
A maggot. An ice maggot.
And it's of course going to evolve, and I really wish this was the regional bug.
Oh, that's so much cooler.
This is Frostmoth, which is not a good name. That is a terrible name.
I don't care.
But
it's way cooler.
Yeah, no, that is way cooler. That is, like, I have no problems hands down saying this is the best moth we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
I mean, because the only other one is
Mothim.
Dustox.
Mothim.
Oh, yeah, we all forget about Mothim, because, let's just be honest, that entire line doesn't need to exist.
I guess I always thought, Venomoth was kind of a moth.
Oh, Venomoth is also a moth. God, there's just a lot of really forgettable moths. I'm hoping this one doesn't end up in that list, but it's fire, ice bugs. So, I mean,
would Valcorona or whatever be a moth? Is that a moth?
You know, it might be.
I think it is.
God, I forgot about Volcarona, too.
It's Larvesta and then Valcorona. Yeah, that should be a moth.
And yeah, no, Volcarona's frickin'... It's got really damn good stats.
I was gonna say,
it's actually like up there with Arcanine.
Yeah, I remember it being like over 530 or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, this thing might be good, but I wanted to bring it up with Toxicity too, and I forgot about it. But because Salazzle last generation was the first time they combined poison with fire.
Yeah, and then this time they went with
its
electric.
Stats aren't great, and that's kind of my fear for Toxicity. Is just like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
At least give us that stat total of 500. Let's not just be setting at 470 or some shit.
Make it worth it.
So this next one is my first entry for bitch and fire types that I want, but I've already going for Cinderace, and it is.
I had seen I think I had seen a picture of this one's evolve.
So I'm already yeah probably it definitely evolves. So this is Slizipede. It is the first form, and it turns into Centiskorch.
Yeah, that's the one I seen. I think it looks sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm always a big fan of centipede Pokemon. Scolipede was definitely one of my favorites from Gen
I was
5.
gonna say that's the only other real like.
Yeah, I
Centipede,
think
isn't
those are the only two. But yeah, no, I definitely like that one.
Yeah, I think it looks
But
good.
obviously, already got a fire Pokemon, so it's like, shit.
If you're going to Score Bunny, yeah. But on an alternate
Yeah.
run through or something.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Probably pick this thing up, try it out. So, say hello to Clobbopus.
I like it? Question mark? A fighting water type?
It's straight fighting.
Really?
So, we had a boxing crab last gen.
Oh, yeah.
And I hated. What the hell was the first form?
Crabrawler.
Yeah, okay, Crabrawler. I hated Crabrawler. And I definitely hated what it evolved into. This one in its evolve, I like this form more than I do the second. So
yeah.
this is its second form.
Yeah, I'd say I'd say the first one's better too.
Yeah, this is Greblocked or Greblocked. That's the only thing I can say that as. Yeah,
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I get what it's supposed to be and everything.
I definitely liked the first form a lot more than I like this one.
Yeah.
Next up we have Metal Dildo. Metal Animal Dildo.
What was the other thing that was exactly like that?
No, this is the other thing. This is the one that got revealed. This is Duraludon.
No, from a past gen.
There's another thing that was like this.
I mean, I know there was something similar. It's almost like it's like a bear tick mixed with like a Regite steel or something.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, so the like immediate moment I saw this, I was just like, so this is like some weird robo furry dildo thing. Like you put it on its side. It's even got the red tip.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not sure how you get a dildo out of that thing.
Just think about it. Just think about it. Put it on its side. Really look at it and be like,
I thought it looked like an inhaler.
It doesn't look good. So, this thing supposedly, takes on Tyrannotars, and I was just like, oh god, no, come on. It's supposed to, that's essentially what I think they were trying to go for, because Tyranitar is, based on Godzilla, and I think they were trying to do this up as like a Mecha Godzilla, and it's just like, no, you failed on every...
If that's what they were going for, then...
The other thing I can, because especially looking at the head, it reminds me of a fucking Pez dispenser.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the foot of a Gundam or the top of like a fucking inhaler.
So we've essentially like, we've broken it down to this. It doesn't look like a Pokemon. It looks like it's a part to something.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a random amalgamation of different things that don't belong together. Hey, that's a perfect
segue. Speaking of random amalgamation, here's some rocks.
Oh my god.
So this is Stonejourner. We know it's a rock type. There's a question mark as to what other type it is at the moment.
Stonejourner.
Just look at the face. Look at that. Meh.
That is the face of a meaningless existence.
That is the face of someone that didn't want to work on that Pokemon. So this next one is Pinchurin. Yeah, so this and Pukimuko is just like, why couldn't, one be an evolve into the other or something? But no, it's just, here's another sea urchin. I guess the other one was a sea cucumber, but...
Maybe later on they'll give them forms. They do that with plenty of old ones. They're still giving old ones new forms. Yeah. So who knows? They only have about 8,000 or 800, 900 some fucking Pokemon now.
Yeah, I think we're up to over 1,000 now.
Yeah.
not big on this, not really against it either. It's another Pyukimuko.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping this one's just as good in Smash, though. So this is IDD. This is the one we revealed before, and it also seems to have, I don't know if that's male, female variants or form change.
I would assume by the blue and the pink.
Oh, yeah, no, that very well could be. I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah, the little color accent there.
So this generation doesn't have Chansey, and I don't think it has Nadino. And I've heard people being like, well, this might be your experience bag for this generation.
The one on the left actually does look a lot like Adino.
Yeah. No, it really does.
I didn't think about it until you said that. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's pretty close, actually.
Thick. So, just when you thought we were done with food Pokemon, we have Applin. It's an apple. That sigh of...
Well, that was more of, I'll save my judgment until I see what it turns into.
Well, it evolves into Flapple, which I actually don't like.
Does it have a next one? I don't mind. Please tell me
it does have a next one, and it unfortunately gets both infinitely worse and infinitely better depending on who you are. Remember how we said thick?
It does not bode well.
It gets thick.
Oh my god, it turns into a living apple pie. Shit, so you remember when we were talking about what kind of pot people were smoking?
Yeah.
It was that kind, I guess.
Oh,
it was
God,
the one where you looked at an apple pie and you're like, holy fuck, imagine if that thing grew legs and fucking just fucking walked away and like set somebody on fire or something.
This is, they are dragon grass, which...
Oh.
I also... Have we ever had grass dragon Pokemon before?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think that might be another new type then.
Yeah, I can't think of a single other grass.
Yeah, neither can I.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, no, that is...
Least. Does it have a tail?
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm curious about now.
So, well, I mean, while we're on the whole idea of people smoking weed and then making Pokemon, have you ever thought, hey, what if we put an ice cube on the head of a penguin? So this is another one.
That's fake, right?
No.
Oh, no.
But this is another one as soon as I looked at it as just like, yeah, no, that's another Animal Crossing character. Is this the reason that Animal Crossing got pushed back to 2020 because Pokemon just stole all of its characters?
Probably.
So this one, this next part isn't an evolve. It also appears to be a male-female variant or a form change. Oh. But it looks just as bad.
It looks worse.
I just want to throw out Empoleon is not in the game, but don't worry, we have this thing.
Don't worry, we have this abomination.
So, getting out of abomination territory, we're actually going to move into the new pseudo, and I love the new pseudo legendary. So this is Dreepy. This is the first form, and it is a
dragon something.
I believe it is Dragon Ghost.
Dragon Ghost. That sounds sick. That actually looks pretty cool. The more I look at it, it kind of starts to look like Rayquaza.
Well, it evolves into this, which is Dracloak.
Oh, is there like a... Oh, okay, I see Drapey behind it there. I was like, what the fuck is going on there?
Oh, it gets even better. Because then it turns into Dragapult.
That looks sweet.
That looks awesome. It fires Drapies.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
It's just like, that is how you do a pseudo-legendary. Like, oh my god, yes.
It's like a fucking rocket launching gecko.
Ah, God, I was gonna look it up before we did this video. No, there's a,
Salamander.
yeah, I was trying to think on Ark what the old...
Oh.
There's that salamander thing you can occasionally find in the swamps.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what those are called either. I just remembered we named it Newt Gingrich.
Yeah, Newt Gingrich.
Yeah. They gave you oxygen. So this is phalanx.
Phalanx.
I'm not...
Another caterpillar?
I'm not sure. So I believe this is also a fire type. Or maybe not. I'm not sure what that symbol actually is there, but
it looks like fire type.
Yeah, no, this thing, I wanted to say it doesn't evolve, but I'm seeing that 346 there.
Right.
And obviously Turtonator doesn't.
Sure it does.
Doesn't have a pre-evolution.
Have you seen some of the other things that we've seen so far?
No.
There's some pretty big leaps.
I mean, this thing looks like it could turn into Turtonator.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the color
at
palettes all the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get what it's trying to be a phalanx, but it's just like, okay. I also hadn't noticed that Pessimian is in this gen. I think I definitely didn't cover that in my video, but that's also interesting. I wonder if the other one's also in this gen.
Right.
Someone else had pointed out there's a lot of single evolution Pokemon in this generation.
Is there?
And it's just like, that's... And not like, not like the Lapras variety, although Lapras is also in. It's a lot of like the really crappy ones.
Of course.
I'm also noticing in the front of it there, it's got chips and those shields, and they're at different angles, so I'm wondering if those spin or something.
Probably.
Could. I'm not sure. Moving on, we have these. So...
There's a lot to take in there, Bob.
Cool, especially with that one on the top left.
Yeah.
So, the fossils this generation come in a top half and a bottom half. So you have four combinations. So you can Yeah, no, I'm kind of like I'm right in the same boat. It's like I don't know how I feel about these things.
I don't know.
I'm not
Each
gonna
one
lie,
I look at,
the one
I like struggle to even point out one single part of it because it's just what
they are
fuck?
very, very. And this might be another case, like we were kind of with that bug where too much color, not enough. Even Dracozolt up there at the top left, like. That's not a uniform design. And
none of it is.
That, the only one that even seems to have kind of a uniform design is Arctovish.
Yeah, which is only because it's all blue.
Yeah.
That's the only, like, thing of it. I don't know, it's just weird. Everything about it is just strange.
There's someone I talked to online that's really, really big into the fossil Pokemon, and I have a feeling they are going to be very, very upset because none of the other fossils are returning. This is our fossils.
That's sad.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be extremely upset about this. I mean, even at this kind of goes against like the whole appeal of fossils, because it's not, you don't just mix and match fossils then bring them back.
No, it doesn't work like that.
I hadn't even realized with Dracozolt too, the back half of it just it looks like it belongs to something else entirely.
Well, same with on all of them. The bottom halves of all of them look like they don't belong, and like Dracozolt and Dracofish or Vish both have the same kind of design on the bottom half, but there's like no top half anywhere that kind of goes along with that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying. Well, with
And there's
with
no
Draco,
bottom half to go with Zolt.
with Draco Vish, it kind of seems like well, yeah, no, that still looks like the front half there. It just looks like they put the head on the tail now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not big on these.
No.
This is we didn't get fossils last gen, right? No. No, we didn't.
Did we
And,
not
yeah,
get
no,
any
I'm not.
fossils last gen?
No, I'm pretty sure the last fossils were oh god, I can't remember. They're Tyrantrum and 4 times weakness to everything, even new types that don't exist.
Just everything.
So this next one, I'm gonna also have to apologize. Not a good image. Very, very bad image. But this is actually Zacian and Zamzenta. This is like, I guess, the form you catch them in, and I don't know if they form change or, Dynamax to get the other stuff, but I do have a better one of Zacian. Unfortunately, not Zamzenta, because I think he looks cool as hell like that. But I actually prefer these compared to their normal forms.
I kind of think so too. Yeah, just
no.
the shield.
If they had revealed these
blocks.
instead of not with the shield and the sword, I'd have been like, yeah, no, these, in my opinion, are a lot less boring than the other ones.
Nah, I think they look cool.
I like them.
I don't mind the one when he has the sword, but I don't really like the one when he has the shield.
So, yeah, no, I'm kind of with you on that. But, Zacian is fairy, and when it goes to its type with the sword, it becomes fairy steel, I believe. And Zamzenta is fighting, and when it gets the shield on its face, it becomes steel fighting.
Interesting.
Yep. So, we had the name for this next one leaked a long time ago, and it was described as being the first, actual truly evil Pokemon. And it is Eternatus.
The fuck?
And I kind of love it. It is a poison dragon, so I'm instantly on board with that.
Dragon type. It kind of looks like a decayed. What the hell is that? From Platinum. The big one in Platinum.
Giratina?
Yes. It kind of looks like the bones of that.
I can kind of see it.
See, I can't tell if those are arms on the front or rib cage.
I believe they're, the front there is supposed to be...
Okay, I see how his other
wings.
arm goes out. So.
Oh, this one gets weird because when it I don't know if it's Dynamax or Gigantamax, it turns into a hand.
Why?
I'm not sure. The immediate vibe I got off of this was Ultra Beast.
Was what?
Ultra Beast. It seems a lot like the Ultra Beast.
Yeah, it does a lot. Its whole design, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just like
I was thinking for some the first vibe I got was Super Smash Brothers for 3DS.
Yeah, no, that too,
the core,
definitely the
core,
yeah.
whatever it was.
I know other people have said that too. It definitely seems a lot more like it's a Super Smash Brothers boss than a Pokemon.
Yeah, it looks like a Smash Bros. Boss for sure. At least the hand form of it.
This also means we're at if you see it here, number 400. So this is the last thing in the Pokedex that's not a mythical Pokemon.
Really?
So there are 400 in this game. I believe the number I saw was 314 returning. So there's 86 new Pokemon, but I'm not sure if that's counting regional variations, so...
Yeah, we'll have to see, I guess.
Speaking of regionals, let's move on. It's a Meowth.
It sure is, Bob.
So Meowth, for some reason, is so overrated, which it really isn't, but it got 2 regional variants.
Yeah, I don't know if they like try to make it into like a Maine Coon or something, and I don't know. It just looks fucking goofy.
Yeah, it's very fluffy.
Yeah, it just looks goofy.
And it's a steel type, so at least this time around, its typing's actually not terrible. But this version of Meowth doesn't seem like it evolves into Persian anymore.
Really?
It evolves into this, which is called Berserker.
It's called Berserker?
It's called Berserker.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like, a lot of the new Pokemon, there's a few I'm excited for. But when it comes to a lot of the ones I've seen I really like, it's a lot of the regional evolutions and variants. Yeah, no, I like this thing. It's
Berserker.
This is my whole problem with Berserker and Meowth, though. These could have just been new Pokemon.
Very true.
Like, you could have put that thing out there and it's just like, I mean, similar. If you take away the coin, I couldn't have told you that was a Meowth.
Oh, absolutely not, yeah. And it looks like it's like a black coin, so it's like, you could say it's, you know, the cousin of Meowth or something.
Yeah.
Because
so
clearly that's not a Persian.
Yeah.
But
we next up have
Rainbow Dash.
My Little Ponyta. The internet's obviously been freaking out about this one.
Oh yeah, it's adorable.
So, psychic type. Oh yeah, no, it's awesome. I already have a fire type, but it's just like never used a Ponyta, and it's just like I kind of want a normal Ponyta and this on my team. But this is it's a psychic type. And it turns into a Psychic Fairy type, and I already want the other Psychic Fairy. So this is Galarian Rapidash.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, I was actually a little worried, because earlier in the video, this thing was in the Pokedex, and it's just like, oh, gotta get out of that one quick.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it.
So, yeah, majestic as fuck horse.
I guess so, eh?
I'm naming it Charlie, and we're going to Candy Mountain.
Fair enough. It's appropriate.
Yeah, Psychic Fairy. I'm definitely down. I like this design.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad.
Sirfetch'd. There is apparently also going to be a regional variant of Farfetch'd that it's been seen.
I know the exact picture you're talking about. It's in the background,
it's
next to the little house thing.
Yeah. It looks like a slightly darker than normal Farfetch'd.
With like a giant leak, though.
Yeah. I find it kind of hilarious, like the 2 Pokemon with giant leaks didn't get spoiled in the giant leaks, so...
Zing.
But the interesting thing around I hadn't realized is these are fighting type.
Just straight fighting type?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's no flying anymore.
I figured it would be because I thought it was normal flying before.
Now moving on. Are you ready?
I don't know.
You're not.
I know. Oh,
never mind.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't have this. I didn't have this in the same order, so I'm not entirely sure what we're going at now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Obstagoon.
Apparently, Gene Simmons isn't too happy about it.
Really?
I had seen something right when it was announced. He said he wasn't happy about it.
That's interesting.
He's kind of a bitch, so.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm the entire Lanoon line is, yeah.
Meh.
I don't have an issue with that. Before I decide if I want to use this thing or not, I'm gonna have to see the stats.
Yeah, very true.
So I obviously don't know what's coming next. If it is what I'm thinking it is, brace yourself. Oh, it's not, but also still cool.
Yeah. It's
this is
they haven't done anything
Corsola.
with Corsola in a long ever.
Yeah, ever.
Corsola came out second gen, didn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It went that long.
It's one of those. There's a few others. I pointed it out in that video. Yeah, Quillfish, Stantler, and
there's a couple other.
Oh, Giraffe Rig.
Giraffe Rig,
It's
yeah.
like, oh god, have to remember all those extreme.
And
Yeah, I actually
Heracross.
forgot. Well,
Heracross
at least
got a Mega. That's right.
Yeah, also Heracross is already
Heracross is
extremely useful.
Yeah, Heracross
so
is badass as he is.
yeah, like him and Pinsir, like they don't need to do anything to them.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
suppose they
already
were
good.
already counterparts to each other, so they kind of got their thing.
But Corsola, yeah, no, it always had bad stats, and
It was just one more thing to fill out the Pokédex.
So yeah, no, there's definitely I actually completely forgot about Corsola in that video, which is kind of funny because we're already talking about it being a very forgettable Pokemon.
Imagine that.
Kind of the sad fact. So it is dead coral now. It's a ghost type. Yeah,
it died.
but by
It's
killing
bleached
it,
white.
it evolves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Corsola. This is Cursola.
That's
They're big on the puns, I guess.
indeed. Is this what you told me to brace myself for?
No, this isn't the one I was.
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I don't mind it. At least they did something with it finally, but I get it. It's bleached, so it died.
Yeah, no, I kind of wish they had went a little harder and actually like done the boo face from Mario.
Oh yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah,
give it
like
the
a
fangs
wicked
and everything.
face.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this isn't the one you should brace for, but I actually highly prefer this to the original version. So speaking of just entirely forgettable Pokemon,
I totally forgot about Stunfisk.
I have been playing through Black and White, and I was just at the part you run into Stunfisk, and it's like, oh yeah,
In the marsh or whatever.
this is a thing. Yeah, this is a thing that exists.
Oh god.
So it's a bear trap this time. Its mouth is now a Pokeball.
It sure is.
They finally did the mimics, but with teeth now.
With teeth.
I
don't mind it. I think it
like
looks
it.
good. Yeah, I like the bear trap idea.
Steel ground type now.
Nice.
We have Galarian Weezing.
Yeah,
that looks like a bong.
Yeah, it's supposed to be smokestacks, but clearly,
yeah, it's clearly a bong.
It's even got green around, where the bowl would be.
So this is Yamask.
And carries a tablet
This is
now
a
instead.
regional variant, yeah. Instead of evolving into Cofagrigious, it evolves into Runegrigious.
I like that.
Yes, I do too.
I think that actually looks pretty cool.
I don't have a picture of it, but it can pull, like, you can kind of see it. It can pull all the ghostly parts back in. It just looks like a tablet.
Right, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no,
I like that.
Little sad that it's not like an evolution, but I suppose it makes sense.
I mean, it is an evolution.
Well, I mean,
it's just a variation.
I meant to, to Cofagrigious, but yeah. It's
oh
just a
yeah, you
variation
mean
to
like
it now.
a third evolution?
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense to go
all the hands
go into a coffin and then go into a rune. So, but yeah, no, I definitely like.
Well, it would make about as much sense as going from a woodpecker to a toucan. So,
shots fired.
Fucking.
But also, yeah, no, I agree.
Oh.
So this is regional variant Daramuka and Darmanitan.
Got an afro.
Those fucking lips though, bro.
I figured it was beard, but I mean, yeah, I guess.
Oh god, no, fuck, it could be.
Yeah, I thought it was a beard.
Now that I've seen it as lips, I cannot unsee it.
Seen it as lips, it will forever be imprinted in your brain.
Yeah, just so these are my thing here. My cheat sheet has question marks as other types, but for sure ice.
Well, yeah, I would assume it is.
Yeah,
blue
obviously.
And white.
I was never the biggest Daramuka Darmanitan fan.
I never understood him. I didn't know the point. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I'm not huge on these coming back and getting a regional variant.
I didn't get the whole, like, there was, like, the stone form thing that he had. I didn't understand it.
Now, I believe the next part is what you need to be bracing for.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Clearly I saved the best for last.
Why?
So there's a regional variant of Mr. Mime, and it evolves into Mr. Rhyme.
Wait, that's its evolve?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a Mime Junior variant.
Nope, it goes one step further beyond now.
Where did it take a stop at fucking Freddy Fazbear's? What happened?
It was always terrifying.
What happened to its arm? Did it break off and they replaced it with a cane? Or does it just have a cane and his hand is holding it? I can't quite tell now.
You don't want to know where the cane came from. You should stop asking. So yeah, it's Psychic Ice now, which, cool typing, just... I was really excited when I did...
What did they do to Jinx?
Jinx, I don't think is in it.
Okay.
That's next gen. Give it time. They'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
So, okay, no, I wanted to bring this one up because one of the future videos I'm planning to do is the top 10 worst Pokemon for every gen. And I started thinking about Jinx, and it's like, you know what's exactly what's going to happen if they ever slimmed it down? Everyone that's still on Tumblr is gonna freak the fuck out about
all the
body stereotyping.
Like all the 12 people still on Tumblr.
Yeah. Everyone for years has just been sitting here like, Jinx is the ugliest fucking Pokemon. The moment they'd slim that shit down, there's gonna be a goddamn outrage.
Oh yeah,
about it. Like, oh my god,
it's so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
No, okay, I was just thinking, it's like, wait, what would a fire-type Jinx look like? And, like, I'm imagining they go, like, some purple Jessica Rabbit route or something with it. It's just like, oh, that'd piss people off so much.
That Jinx is on fire!
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, no, these are terrifying.
The one on the right, it's like those fossils. There's too much going on. What is going on?
So,
why does his face have a nose? Or why does his face have a nose? Why does his stomach have a nose?
I was initially very excited when I did my Things That Won't Be Returning video, because I noticed, it's like, hey, Jinx and Mr. Mime are out. That's awesome.
Fucking lols.
Nope. And yeah, that is the end. Well, we have the, down here, we have the, Gigantamaxed forms.
Oh, is that what this...
But
okay.
I'm not...
I was wondering, I was
super...
like, what the hell is all that? But yeah. I seen... The only one that I'm questionable is the third from the last. So, like, bottom row.
Oh, that's, yeah, no, that's blurry as hell. I don't think we have a good image of it yet. That is, Grimmsnarl's, Gigantamaxed form.
Snarl, what's the fuck one?
He was the Green Goblin looking thing.
Oh, okay. Because I had seen that and I was like, that kind of looks like, it reminds me of something from like Final Fantasy IV or like the Nightmare thing or whatever on Kingdom Hearts 1 or something,
The one I actually do like, and I hope, a better image of it comes out soon, is Colossal, because his Gigantamax form actually looks really cool.
Oh, yeah?
It doesn't look, like the duck with frickin' Marge Simpson hair.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with that one.
Also, there's Gigantamax Garbodor that has, like, buildings
I've seen that. It's got, like,
a
bus in there.
Yeah, it's good shit. It's got a boat.
Yeah, I've seen a couple things. Yeah, you can see his picture. He's, like, the size of a fucking castle.
Yeah, Eevee gets super fluffy.
Super fluffed.
And I'm curious to see what Gigantamaxing does. Because they tried to they gave Eevee a Z move last gen. Yeah. And it's making me wonder if instead of trying to go out of their way and make like a normal type Eevee, if they're just like, no, this is we're gonna try to make Eevee like viable for use by itself, without
just
evolving
the base
it.
Eevee.
Which would be really, really interesting if they did.
I actually kind of liked Meowth's Gigantamax form just because it's
long cat.
long cat, and he's all like hunched over and looks fucking wicked, pretty much.
Pikachu gets fat. Kingler gets like a foam beard
And a giant claw with like weird padded parts that are like steel-plated
they're
things.
supposed to be like teeth.
Oh, teeth. The picture I saw looked like they were like giant like steel pads or steel plates or something.
Lapras gets like a swirly. Lapras is very underwhelming.
Oh yeah.
It gets like a swirly pattern on its shell, and it has like icy music notes floating around it. And it's just like, well,
that's dumb.
But I mean, it still just looks like a Lapras.
That the one next to Eevee down there, in between Eevee and whatever that is.
And Garbage, or Eevee and Kingler, yeah.
Kingler, okay.
Machamp gets one, which is, Its neck gets longer, its head gets smaller.
Yeah, it gets like a longer
fist.
torso and a smaller head or something. It's weird.
Hatterini's down there. It gets like tentacles or something. I'm assuming that's actually supposed to be hair.
Probably.
And then Applin is, it's like coming up through the pie this time now. They have that listed as Applin, actually, when Applin's the first form. So,
who knows?
I'm actually still like really surprised that Applin doesn't turn into Flapple, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's all set up. I'm also going to be surprised if Phalanx doesn't get an evolve.
It looked like he should. I mean, because it's got to turn into something, also, doesn't it?
No, not necessarily, because like the thing that instantly comes to mind are like Heatran and Durant.
Well, it's like a caterpillar, isn't it? Supposed to like fucking metamorphosize into something.
I mean, you would think, but
I mean, I guess
isn't the useless koala that's always asleep as its ability supposed to turn into something good eventually?
Well, I mean, that's not really relevant, but no. Even if you think it was supposed to, no.
I'm just pointing it out.
Right.
They've had these frickin' one-off Pokemon. It's like, what does this do? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It's a Pokedex entry.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, there's for the most part, I'd say most of them I am okay with. There's just a few that have such like stark contrast to what they were to what they become.
So there's nothing this generation that I've seen that I'm just like, that's the worst thing ever now. Although Mr. Mime and Mr. Rhyme are pretty freaking close.
But, they're right there with Bruxish.
Yeah, no, they're definitely down there. But there's a lot of things that this generation, they feel like they're doing too much. I know a lot of people bring up Black Zygarde Kyurem and White Kyurem as being way too over-designed. And it's just like, nah, at least their colors match up.
Right.
These things, I don't know,
There's just a lot of them that are, especially the fossils. I don't know. There's something about those that just they don't go together.
I feel like this generation, they're just like, they had parts. Like, they didn't design actual Pokemon. They just had they designed parts for what could be Pokemon.
Well, we got the legs for this one. We'll throw the head for that I drew on this napkin at lunch yesterday.
Yeah. It's like, hey, we had some of those Gundam eyebrow things. You know what? Throw it on the bug.
Those weird like gold crown things.
Yeah.
Yeah, slap that on a ladybug and give it
just give it like 90 other colors. It'll be fine.
But what was that Necrozma's body?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of.
That weird, like, pointy.
Yeah, that all those geometrical shapes and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, there's definitely some. That's definitely how I feel about quite a few things in Generations. Just let's slap some stuff together and call it a Pokemon.
Indeed, that's how a lot of it seems.
Definitely with Stonejourner too. It's just like, hey, we put some rocks together. It's a Pokemon.
See, I think it's supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to be Stonehenge.
It's supposed to be Stonehenge. I had heard they were getting a Stonehenge Pokemon. And Stonejourner is a stone conjurer type thing. So I guess I can. What was its typing? It looks like fairy and.
No, it's just rock. There's a question mark as to it.
Oh, there's a question mark.
Official typing hasn't been. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but
I would say I can't.
This particular image did not know what it was.
I can't tell those little symbols.
Yeah, no, there's like Phalanx. I thought was fire. Now that I'm looking at it, it's like, oh no, I think that's supposed to be fighting.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's so small. I think
that's supposed to be a fist, but yeah,
too small to see really.
I kind of have the same problem with this gen that I did last gen though, where it's like, there's a lot of mez in this gen.
Yeah.
It's especially playing through Gen 5 right now, I've noticed like Gen 5 had a lot of it's a roller coaster. There's a lot of shit, but there's also a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah, there's I forgot like 90% of their names, but like you can go through and be like, that one's decent, that one's decent, that one's decent. Definitely going for the
stuff
foxes.
I look at. It's like, oh, you have Hydreigon, Haxorus, Scolipede, Gigalith. It's like, yeah, no, I love those designs, but then you get, the ice cream code, the gears, the Unova monkeys. It's just like, why did those have to exist?
Yeah. Garbage bags.
Yeah, it was the generation that had literal garbage, but like it's up and down. There's a handful of Pokemon you look at in that generation, you're just like, meh.
Yeah,
is where
I'm looking at
Gen 7 and this one now. There's a lot of them. I'm just like, I don't hate it, but I'm not excited for it either.
I'm looking at the regional bug and I'm like,
that is. That is by far the worst regional bug we have ever got. Vikavolt is coming back, so that's
okay. At least there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
See, it's like I'd say like strike whatever stupid line that's supposed to be, and just leave them out. Just call the moth and the centipede. Call those your regional bugs.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No, when the first thing you ask, like, is this real? And it's like, yeah, unfortunately.
It was like,
I'd say so.
Like the picture of it didn't look real. I
would love
the first form
for that to just be a fake Pokemon, but I don't think we're that lucky.
That'd be nice. But yeah, so like almost no legendaries other than those two.
Zacian, Zamazenta, and Eternus are the only legendaries,
and apparently Mew somehow somewhere.
Well, Mew is mythical, and nobody knows how many of the mythical Pokemon are coming back. Mew's the only one confirmed.
I didn't know there was a difference between mythical and legendary.
Legendaries are usually considered the ones you can get in the game.
Okay, like the usually the ones on the box.
Yeah, usually your cover arts or any of like your legendary trios or anything. Yeah. And mythical is the term for like the event only Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Like things that came out after the fact or like tacked on at the end.
Mew's been confirmed to come back. I'm sure there's probably a handful of mythicals that they're going to come out with. A lot of people are really expecting Meltan and Melmetal to come back.
I would kind of assume, because otherwise they're literally used for only Pokemon Go and Let's Go.
Yeah, no doubt. It's just like, I guess they can be in the Go and Let's Go, you're right. That's definitely one of them. A lot of people are like, we haven't gotten to use that in a main game, so what's going on there? Also, what the hell is the it's Lightning Lucario that came out in last gen?
Zorua.
It's not. Yeah, it's something with a Z.
I think
that's another one. It's
yeah. What I think it just like came out for a movie or something.
yeah, that's another one. I think that's the only one I don't have at the moment. It's just like, oh, well, this is a thing that. Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. They're like, oh, by the way, here's this. It's a mythical Pokemon. Go get it.
Oh no,
We're not gonna,
Zorua was
we're not gonna,
Zoroark's first form.
yeah. So
It was something with a
so
Z,
many people
though.
are upset that Zoro and Zoroark aren't coming back.
Oh, they're not. Well, they got an adorable little fox, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. There is a new fox. But yeah, anyway, I think we're gonna wrap up with that.
I was gonna ask, what do you think your team would be right now?
I know Cinderace. I'm still debating between Hatterene and Galarian Rapidash. God, I don't even know where else to go from there.
I'd say Cinderace, whatever the fox is.
Probably Corviknight for sure.
Yeah, Corviknight would be definitely a good for a flying type.
I want to include Dreepy, but I know that's gonna be such a frickin' endgame Pokemon that.
What was the little poison electric?
Oh, Toxel and Toxicity. I'm not sure if I'd take them.
I'll try them out. I'm definitely gonna try them out. I'm definitely gonna try out the Centipede. Well, I already have a fire type, but
yeah, you're in the same point I am, man. It's just like shit.
Definitely going for the.
You know what? Just six Stunfisk. Boom.
Is it Dreepy the ghost dragon?
Yeah, the ghost dragon, the new pseudo.
Yeah, definitely going for that. And then
I like that, but again, I know that's gonna be so far down the line.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like last route.
Yeah, probably something there.
It's a pseudo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be end game pretty much then.
I don't remember where Goomy was on
Goomy?
X and Y.
If I remember it, you get Goomy fairly early in X and Y. I think you get him like not even halfway through the game. Maybe a little after. Maybe like 3/4.
That might be one of the earlier pseudo legendaries that they've done. I know you don't get is it Dino? I think it's Dino, the first form of
yeah, you don't get him until like just before Victory Road or whatever.
Victory Road, yeah. But you also don't want him.
Oh yeah,
you don't get a Hydreigon until level 64. So
yeah, it was like literally like the last room of Victory Road.
Yeah, I know. And then Jangmo-O is the last island before Victory Road.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean, God, Dreepy could be anywhere, and it's a pseudo legendary, so you have no idea when it's gonna evolve.
More often than not, they're either at the end or they're like after the end. Like Larvitar you couldn't get Larvitar until you got 16 fucking badges.
Larvitar was super end, like all the dark types were super end of the game in Gen 2. I think Umbreon's the only one you can get relatively early.
Yeah, you can't get Murkrow till all the way in.
Yeah, Murkrow
Kanto.
And Houndour are both in Kanto, and then Sneasel is also on Mount Silver.
I think in Crystal, Sneasel might have been in the Ice Cave.
That would have made sense. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played Crystal, so
I could be wrong. I just for some reason I have it in my head that I've run into it in Ice Cave before.
Because I always remembered that was like one of the main selling points for Gen 3 for me. Because you can get a Poochyena like super early. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, like first or second route, pretty much.
They're just handing out dark types? What the hell is this?
Yeah, and it was Dark Doggo.
Yeah. And now we have Electric Doggo.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, I because obviously we talked about doing this, so I've been trying to put off who's gonna be on my team. It's just like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to look through the list of things that are returning,
Yeah.
see if there's anything else I want to use.
Yeah, I hadn't even looked at any of these, and like I had seen one article. Whoops, punched my microphone. Don't worry about that. I had seen
Yeah, just beat the shit out of it.
Fuck this thing. I had seen one article about it, and that was it. I didn't. I was like, you know what? I'll wait and see what happens. And then you had mentioned you were thinking about doing this, like we did with Gen 7. I was like, all right, sweet, that's perfect.
Part of me kind of feels bad for spoiling it for you, but the other part of me is like, nah, I wanted those reactions.
Yeah, and that was part of it too. I was like, should I just? Yeah, I'm gonna avoid looking at it that way. I can at least get somewhat genuine. Because there was a couple that I had seen in that article, but there was a lot that I didn't.
Yeah, well, I know. It's like I said with my my whole thing. I mean, these come out, and I would be at work, and I know every break that I would have, I'd be using the opportunity to look at all the new stuff.
Right.
So there would be no just getting into the game and seeing all the new stuff. That's not how my brain works.
So yeah, aside from alternate forms of all kinds, there's only 75, it looks like, 75 Pokemon.
There might be a few that haven't been released, because I'm pretty sure the number I saw was
365.
314 new are returning.
314, and I see 73 here, 75. So yeah, there's probably like 5 that haven't been revealed or something.
Well, and then all those in that row there are alternate forms. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like halfway down, I was cutting off all of the alternate forms, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 12, which is 72. 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I also don't know if they're counting Galarian forms as returning or not.
Oh, right.
So I
would imagine all the Galarian forms would count as returning.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have regional evolutions this time around too, so it's like I don't think
count
that those are obviously new.
Right.
So I don't actually. Yeah, I don't. I was trying to figure that out earlier, and it's just like, oh, I'll figure it out when the games come out. There's a few Pokemon that I don't know about at this point. It's whatever. I'm not gonna be upset about that.
Anyways, sorry I just made your video run 10 minutes longer. It's already an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess that is the point to wrap up now. So if you enjoyed the video, give a like, and definitely tell us what your thoughts on the new Pokemon are.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below.
Use Rock Smash. Watch out for bears.